Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. It's just us two today. Jaja's not here, but he doesn't get a shout out of shame because he told us last week he wasn't going to be here. Unlike some of us who don't show up.
Yeah, but you know who does get a shout out of shame? Shannon.
No. For what? Oh, because I was late. Anyway.
Pushing the time back. It was like 30 minutes to record, and I was sitting down in my chair. I was ready.
No, you were not.
I had so much ready to talk about. I forgot all my topics now.
Okay. No, you weren't. Yes, I spilled coffee all over my workstation. I was scared that that I was going to electrocute myself because of, if the coffee, spilled, where all the wires were. So I was trying to make sure that everything was good and nothing was broken. My bad.
Get a new PC, huh?
Also, no shout out of shames for me this weekend. Calling birthday privileges.
Oh, that's a thing?
It is.
Oh, nice. Did you do anything fun for your birthday?
I did. My birthday was yesterday. What did I do? So I went to go see Moulin Rouge, which is a show on Broadway. I've been wanting to see that for a while. It was very, very good for any Broadway fans out there. And then I just went out to eat. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it was good. I had a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. And today I'm going out to eat with my family. And I'm going to take myself to Minoso. Do you have a Minoso in Virginia? Have you heard of that store?
I went that time with you and Spivey. I don't think we have one here, though.
Really? I think there has to be one somewhere in Virginia. Maybe. But anyway, when you sign up for Minoso is like it's like a Japanese, I don't know how to, I don't know what you would call it. It's not a convenience store. It's just it's a store. And it has a bunch of stuff, a bunch of blind boxes and stuff like that, and stuffed animals and plushies. But when you sign up for the rewards program, you get a free blind box on your birthday. So I have a coupon for a free blind box, and I will be going to go get that today.
Gotcha. Oh, they do have one here.
Yeah, they do. That's what I thought. I'm I know, because they're pretty big now, so they're very much all over the place. They have a big One Piece pop-up in Flushing that we're gonna go to next week. It's a big, I don't know how to describe the way that they set it up, but it's really cool. Maybe I can pull it up. It's really cool.
One Piece.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even know how to share my screen in here, so never mind. But it's a big pop-up, and they have a whole bunch of One Piece merch. So we're gonna go there next week and see what that's about. I guess I can start with nerdy things though, because I really didn't do too much this week. I've been busy. I did do my podcast homework though. I watched 3 episodes of To Be Hero X, like I promised I would.
Okay, surprise, surprise.
Okay. Did you think I wasn't going to?
Yeah, definitely did not think you would. Okay,
well I did, and actually, once I got past the animation, I was like, this is good. It's pretty interesting. It's a pretty different storyline. So I like it. I'll probably finish it, or I'll probably make an attempt to watch more. 20 episodes. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through it.
There's a lot of stuff out right now.
It is a lot of stuff, and like I said, I don't know. 20 episodes in the anime is too much for me now. Oh, also, I started watching. For those of you that watch, do you watch Wednesday, James, on Netflix? No? Okay. Well, season 2 of that came out this week, so I've been watching that. And that's why I was I have not watched any of my weekly anime this week because I've been busy. I rewatched season 1 of Wednesday because it came out 3 years ago, Netflix. And then season 2 just came out. So I had to catch up so I could remember what was happening and then go into season 2. So that's what took up a lot of my time. This week, no video games or anything. Astrobot's still sitting on the shelf, but I am going to play it.
But once you pick it up, you'll be like, okay.
I know. That's why I'm kind of waiting, because I know I don't want to I want to catch up on some anime before I get sucked into having my free time get devoured by a video game again. But we'll see. If my portal worked, if I had some good Wi-Fi, I wouldn't really have this problem. But I do.
Yeah. I wonder how it works with disc games. Well, I mean, imagine probably the same.
The same. Yeah.
I've been using the, I'll say it in my nerdy things, but I've been using the game streaming feature more.
Oh, yeah? Are there any good games on there?
I got just about everything. Well, I was finishing God of War on there.
Really?
But,
wait, did they add more?
Some of the PlayStation, the monthly free titles that come out.
Yeah.
They add those on there as streamable too.
Wow. It's been a while since I've been there. First of all, my thing is covered in dust because I haven't picked it up in a month. It's really bad. Is it even charged? Where's the power button on this thing? Oh my god. That's just how much I used it. Oh, wait, I turned it on. I figured it out. I'm just gonna see. Okay, cool. Yeah. What else have you been doing? What are your nerdy things, James? What have you been up to?
Yeah, let me go ahead and get into it. So yeah, definitely gaming. God of War, I was playing on a portal. So even though I'm at home and the PlayStation's right there, I just wanted to play it on there. But yeah, it's nice. So I use the game streaming feature. That actually works better than remote play. So
Okay.
I think remote play is technically 2 connections, but game streaming, you just connect to the internet once and then it's playing the games directly off the cloud versus connect to the internet, then connect to your PS5 and then yeah. So I think that's why it works better, but it was much smoother. So I think I would definitely prefer to do the game streaming version of that. But also, so that I beat all the Berserkers in God of War, those are like the secret bosses. I think I'll start playing Red Dead Redemption. I have it on PC, so I won't be able to use my portal. But also, wait, what other games am I playing? Oh, Lies of P is free on PlayStation Plus this month now. So
is it? I have to download that.
I noticed it was streamable via Portal, so I'll probably just stream that on my Portal if I'm not sitting down to play it. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about that, so I'll definitely look forward to getting into that.
I've heard good things about it too. Jaja liked it. He didn't finish it. One of the many games he hasn't finished, but he said it was good when he was playing it.
I was watching someone stream it too, and it looked pretty fun, so I'll check that out. Anime wise, Gachi Yakuza, still watching that. Still enjoying Dr. Stone quite a bit. I started reading that again. I kind of fell off, so I'm on volume 6 now. It's 26 volumes. So
okay.
I kind of don't want to pass where the anime is because I want to, like, my first time seeing everything to be in the anime, but
yeah, maybe
I'll just enjoy it so much that I just decide to read it.
Yeah.
To Be Hero X, I'm still caught up.
Is it still airing?
Yeah, it's I think they just dropped an episode this week.
What? So how many episodes are out now?
No idea.
Okay.
I could check.
I'm gonna look. I'll check while you're talking.
Kaiju number 8. Watch that. Ruri Rocks. I think I'm like an episode behind. I still like that. It's an anime about geology. I watched. I didn't hear you mention this. Eyes of Wakanda.
I turned it on, but then I fell asleep. Not because it was boring, but because I turned it on late at night, and so I didn't get back to it. I do have to watch it though. I do have to watch it.
I get it. I actually think it was a bit of a snoozer. It was not all that exciting.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, I think they definitely deserve better than that. It was one of those like. Well, it's not one long storyline. It's just 4 random. Happenings. So
yeah, but I wonder why. Like, because one, they like, I don't know. I guess everything surrounding it was just kind of weird. I guess like the premise for the show, like it only having 4 episodes, and then they like them quietly moving it up, and then not really saying anything about it. It was just weird. It just feels weird to me, the whole like air around that show. It's very strange.
Yeah, it was like one of those like they gave it to us because people were begging for it kind of thing. Like they did not treat this with care at all. This show could have been so much better. And
like no one was begging for it, really.
Right. Yeah. They were just throwing us a bone or something. I don't know what that was about.
I don't know.
I checked it out. I definitely wouldn't even recommend it to anybody at this point.
That sucks though. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah.
Still watching One Piece, so I'm getting caught up. I'm like 32 episodes behind. I'm on 1108. It's at 1140 or so now.
Okay.
So I'm getting caught up. But I mean, in the manga, I'm definitely up to date. But in the anime, that's where I'm getting caught up. So and then Otakon was this weekend out here in
Did you go?
DC area. I did not go to Otakon. I didn't even know it was going on until like Thursday. But Plus Ultra, they had a party. They do an official after party. So I went to that on Friday. That was fun. I actually started seeing more furries, like people that dress up in the fursuits. But like black people. So this probably is my first time seeing like black furries. Well, of course, I knew they're black because they weren't in like full fur costumes.
Okay, but I'm about to say like
arm pieces, but
usually they have masks on, so like you don't even know if they're black from before. Like whenever I used to see them, I wonder why that is.
It's a good question. But like at local con or like cons that are like more geared towards black people, I typically don't see furries either. So even at like DreamCon, I mean, I don't know why you want to be in your fursuit in the Texas heat. But even at BlerdCon, I don't really see furries that often. Like you make
because it's hot in there too. It's too hot in there also.
Well, now BlerdCon is winter now, so
that's true.
I'm sure we might see some furries out there. But yeah, so that party was fun. They're doing a karaoke thing. I think it's tonight. Don't think I'm gonna go to that one.
Okay. It is Sunday. It's a school night.
Yeah. I got to go to work tomorrow. I watched King of the Hill. I don't know if anybody watches King of the Hill. I actually like.
No, didn't they like re-release that? Isn't it like they redid it, right?
Reboot. So the new it's a new season. It's like 10 episodes, but it's on Hulu/Disney Plus because they're basically the same thing. But now I watched it. It was good. It was like a time skip. People have been. It's like a meme on the internet now saying that King of the Hill is an anime. So I've been enjoying.
But wait, why? Does it look like? Hold on, wait.
It does not look like anime at all. I mean, it's animated, but it's definitely in Texas about a Texan family. Nothing about it says anime.
Nothing about it says, yeah. And it does not look anywhere near close to an anime either. I don't know why people would say that.
Yeah. No, it's funny though. But I mean, there was a time skip. So from the end of the original series to where the new part picked up, it was basically a time skip. So I think that's why people are saying it's an anime, because they're like, only animes have time skips. But
that's not true.
I mean, it's all
it's literally not true.
it's all in good fun. And then I, of course, did my nerdy homework, because I always do my nerdy homework. So I watched my mandated 3 episodes of Takopi's Original Sin. Mm-hmm. It was subbed, mind you. So I had
it. It's not out in dub? Snap.
Nah, well, not when I was watching it. Maybe it is now, but yeah, I actually was not that big a fan of it.
Really?
Yeah, you know what it was? You hyped it up too much. So now I'm expecting it to be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I feel like I didn't hype it up that much. What I hyped up was the fact that it was a dark show. That's what I hyped up. I didn't hype up the plot.
You made up some whole blurred card now that if at any moment someone has to watch 3 episodes of some random thing, drop what you're doing. I was like, oh, this got to be good.
No.
I went in there with such high expectations.
But I did that for anything. But wait, why didn't you like it? I'm very curious to hear.
I got a good list here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't just blindly hating. I even went on the Reddit first to see what it was about, like the subreddit for Takopi's Original Sin. Because no one was saying what it was about. Everyone just says, oh, it's dark. And I was like, okay, well, what is it about? But yeah, I had to do some research. But first and foremost, it needs a better selling point than it's dark. If someone were to say, hey, this thing is about this, these are the reasons I enjoyed it, and say things that actually, the show is about, I probably would have been more inclined to watching it sooner.
Okay.
But yeah, no, right now the selling point is dark. And actually I've been noticing, well, maybe not as of lately, but people do seem to use like darker themes or taboo topics as like a crutch to watch things. So they'll be like, oh, it covers these topics that all these other anime are scared to touch on. But like, so for example, Dandadan, like we know how that one started off, and people were like, oh, this is good because of that. And it's like, okay, not everybody wants to watch that.
No.
But that doesn't make something good.
No, it does not. That actually, if people actually, I didn't actually hear anybody say that, but if I heard somebody say that, I would definitely side eye them.
Man, I went on the subreddit. Yeah, it was. That's all they were talking about. They were like,
okay,
no
that's
other
very
anime is covering these topics. So I was like, okay, now
covering.
You
But oh no.
Yeah, and then so spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't seen it or is planning on watching it. So there's a sequence of self harm, and it's in like the first 15 minutes of the show. It did not give you any sort of time to resonate with this character. I know it's like I think a 4th grader. So then people try to pull oh, you're heartless, you don't care about a 4th grader doing this to herself. But then it's like, well, it didn't give you time to care about this character. You know what I mean? Because it happened so early on. You're like, okay, what, not what was the point, but like, why would this, like, we don't understand why things got to this point in like the first 15, 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah. But one could say that they're just setting it up to finish. I feel like you have to finish watching it to understand you definitely have to finish watching it, because there is a point where everything kind of comes full circle. But if you're not going to, it doesn't sound like you're going to finish it.
No, I looked at the spoilers to see how it ended, and I was like, okay. I guess.
Okay. Oh, wow. You really, really didn't like it. Okay, let's continue. I want to
No, I mean, I did want to see, like, all right, well, what's all the hype about?
Yeah.
Because also, people were saying this is, like, the most, like, the highest rated anime ever on some random obscure site.
Is it?
I mean, I've heard of it. It's like my anime list, maybe. It's like
I was about to say, time to go to my anime list and see where it's ranked.
Yeah, so it was like the ranked number 1. But if there's review bombing, I don't know what the opposite of that is called, but that is what the subreddit is doing. Like they were posting in the subreddit, hey, everyone go give it 10, 5 stars or 10 stars, whatever the thing is. So they're doing the opposite of review bombing. So this is a contained group, a secret sleeper cell of people that are going to prop up this anime.
I think it's still a review bombing, just review bombing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, so
positive review bombing.
Review gassing, that's what they're doing.
Good term. But you know what's weird? I'm on my anime list right now, and top airing anime, well, I guess it's not airing anymore, it's over, because it's not on the top airing anime list right now, but it ended last week, so maybe that's why. Let me try to see if it's like, do they have like a top rated list? All right, I'll look for that while you're going.
But this was all my research last week that I was doing, because I was like, no one has said what this show is about at all. I don't know what I'm getting into.
I feel like it's hard to explain it without because you don't want to give away like what the big thing that happens is, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't really know how to explain it, because if I'm like a little kid is like facing constant bullying and abuse in school, like I feel like that makes somebody, like if somebody told me that outright, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to watch that. That sounds really sad, so that's why like I just don't say that outright. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I get it. I wouldn't say it's hard to explain what it's about without giving too much away, but yeah, it definitely is about like essentially consequences of actions, and you never know like what's driving someone else's motives, you know, what's happening to them behind the scenes. So I mean, I did watch a good chunk of it, and I did kind of look through and see, all right, what happens from where I stopped watching it. Actually, so I ended up falling asleep, but then I woke up on like episode 5, and I seen some more stuff that was happening, and I was like, okay, so I had a feeling they were going to get to that point where the other spoiler alert, the dad's like new family not showed up, but she kind of showed up to his house, and I was like, oh, okay, I had a feeling they were going to get to that point at some point. Yeah, but the state of fandom right now is in disarray. Jid had a bar about that, about fans looking at numbers more than record label execs do. I might gotta get on my soapbox for this. Actually, soapbox time. It is all right if people don't like the things you like, guys. I don't know why people act like that. They have so much pride in the things that they like that if someone does not like what they like, they take it as a personal attack.
I mean, that is very true. Like, I understand the fact that you didn't like this show. I don't blame anyone for not liking it because, again, like I said, well, for the reason that you don't like it, I can agree, actually. But this show is, like, really... I don't know, like, I was deeply unsettled when I watched the first episode. Like, I went to my friend, I was like, what do you have me watching over here? Like, this is, you know? But I continued watching it, I was like, okay, I can see it. But, like, I can get why somebody doesn't really get fully into it, because it is a lot. A lot.
Yeah, everything is not for everybody.
No, that's true.
There's target audiences for things. I watch and enjoy some of maybe the most polarizing anime there is, One Piece and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. People either absolutely love One Piece or absolutely hate One Piece.
Absolutely hate it, yep.
There's pretty much no middle ground. Same with JoJo's. People are like, all right, this is peak, or people think it's weird. Why do people watch this?
It's very true. It's very
Other
true.
people not enjoying it does not affect my enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even with like music, let's say music, wrestling, anime, basically anything people are fans of.
Yeah.
The fans of these things are warding people off. So there's certain musical artists, I don't want to say no names because they might find us on TikTok. If you say anything negative about that musical artist, their fans will hunt you down, post your address online, all this kind of stuff. They make you not want to be fans of this person's music.
I kind of want to know who you're talking about, though.
I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't.
I'll have to tell you later.
Text it to me.
Yeah.
Text it to me right now.
That fan base has their own name and everything. But yeah, and also,
you could be talking about you could be talking about a number of things. I really want to know. Okay, you got to tell me out. Tell me offline.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, there's plenty. There's plenty.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, also fans looking at metrics. Why are we doing it?
Okay, like how well
people talk about their musical artist.
Yeah.
My favorite artist sold this much, but your favorite artist sold this much. Did you enjoy the music or not? Yeah. Or people talk like they pick and choose which metrics matter. Like they're like, oh, my artist has Grammys, yours doesn't. All right, now Grammys matter. But then my artist sold out these stadiums, yours didn't. Which metrics matter? Same with anime ratings. This thing is rated this highly. This thing is rated this highly. Or Game Awards. Why do people care about who wins what Game Awards? Did you enjoy the thing or not?
Well,
oh yeah, I'm soapboxing today.
You are. This is good. You know. Okay. Awards are designed to like bring out competition in people. Honestly, because like that's the whole point. Like, which game is the best one? And then of course it's kind of like
no, that's fair. I mean, awards are awards, but like, does awards stop your enjoyment of the thing?
No. Well, yeah, exactly. No, it should not. It should not.
Yeah, like I enjoyed Astrobot not because it won awards, but because I enjoyed it. It won awards, but that doesn't mean that's the reason that I like it.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if an anime I like is highly rated, I don't like it because it's highly rated. I highly rate it because I like it. That's how we need to look at things, people. Same with wrestling. I don't know if people know this, but in wrestling, there's a thing called pop. So when someone makes their entrance, how loud the crowd gets is like people use that as a metric of how exciting their favorite wrestler is. Like to the point, people are like trying to count decibels of like how loud the crowd got for someone making an entrance. Why does that matter at all? That person could come out, lose their match, put on a boring show, but the pop was loud. I don't understand it. People's identity is basically tied into how much other people like the thing that they like.
Yeah, you know,
they treat
it makes a lot of sense.
I mean, they treat the thing they like a team sport, and I think people have more. They derive more pleasure of being part of the in crowd than the actual thing that they say they like. If that makes any sense.
It does make sense.
If you're following, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I am.
I'm just soapboxing today.
I'm here with you, James. Yeah. I got you. Yes. People
that like Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Do you like the game, or do you like that you're part of some crowd that likes the game?
Okay. That wasn't shade at me, right? Because
Nah,
it was the same way. I was about to say, wait, I like the game because I like the game.
And that's how it should be.
Yes. Was I a little sad that you didn't like the game? Yes. But I wasn't holding it against you, you know?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. The state of fandom right now is insane. I don't know if people enjoy the thing they enjoy or do they enjoy putting people on. I think that's what they like. They like either putting people on or saying, I like this thing that's popular, therefore I have elite taste.
They do. And people are just like, you don't like this show? What's wrong with you? You know? Stuff like
Exactly. You just say, oh, you know what? That wasn't for you. That's all right.
It wasn't for you. Like, I think you're allowed to question it once to figure out why and then just move on. Like, okay, that's fine. Everything's not for everyone.
Like, I already know what it is. If I tell someone I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they'll either say, oh, I love you, or they'll be like, why do you watch that?
Yeah.
There's no in between. No in between. Yeah.
But
and now I'm off my soapbox.
maybe people just genuinely want to know. Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but I'll use what just happened as an opportunity to just tell people to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you to all of our listeners in general. Yeah. Our numbers have actually on our audio podcast.
Brother, we were just ranting about numbers. No, I'm kidding.
That's true. Let me shut up. Thank you for everyone
numbers,
Thank you for everyone who has started listening to us. We've pulled in a lot of new listeners. If you could, though, be so kind as to go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel, we would appreciate it. But yeah, thank you to all of our new listeners.
You'll see Shannon's special effects.
That was a good soapbox, though, James, to stand on. It's true, though. It's true.
It was weighing heavy on my heart.
Fandom is it can be a very toxic environment. And we all need to move away from that and just enjoy the fact that we all have a collective love of anime and just nerd fandom in general.
Yeah, we don't have thousands of animes out there. Everybody don't have to like the same one. Yeah. And if everybody did like the same one, all the same ones would be getting created. And they would be like, okay, it's bland now. Everyone's making the same thing. Because everyone likes the same thing.
Yeah. We should all just, be
like what you like and support what you like too. You know what else is crazy? People go up in arms about these things that they like. They don't even watch it the legal way. They're pirating these things that they claim.
They are. Y'all are pirating. Turn your soapbox back on, James. You're not even done yet.
Yeah. Let me get back on my soapbox, man. Hold on. It's soapbox time. You guys are pirating these things that you say you like so much that you are sending death threats to people basically online via like Reddit and Twitter. And you're not even paying for it yourself.
Not even paying for it. Y'all are out here plagiarizing your animes. Pay $10 for your Crunchyroll subscription and support your shows. Like, that is very true. That's very true.
You're watching illegal streams of yet you're going up in arms about which wrestlers have the best pop.
And then people want to complain when stuff gets canceled. Y'all are not out here supporting it.
You don't watch these movies in the theaters. You watch it on some illegal streaming site.
Yep.
Then you say, oh, well, this movie sold more. You weren't even in the cell count.
Weren't even there. Nope.
Weren't even in the cell count.
It's true. Learn a lesson from James's soapbox, y'all.
Yeah, just be reasonable people. That's all.
Move along.
Just be reasonable.
Like what you like. Let people like what they like, and let's go on about our days. It's all good. It's all good. With that being said, though, Takopi's Original Sin is rated number 1. I was fact checking what you said earlier, and it is rated number 1.
I forgot what site it was, but yeah, they definitely on like the subreddit they were.
Yeah,
review gassing. If you heard it here first, you heard it here first. But I don't know what the opposite of review bomb, but they were coordinating like, all right, everybody, you can make X many accounts. I'm like, is it that serious?
It's not that serious. But yeah, it is rated number 1 for 2025. I'm interested. But it's like, is this all recency bias? Because like The Summer Hikaru Died is rated number 2. And I'm like, Gachiaku. How do you say it? Gachiakuta? Yes. That's rated number 3. And I'm like, this is all like recent stuff. So I'm wondering if it's just, this is all recency bias right here. So who even knows?
2025 list?
Yeah, it's 2025. Yeah.
Oh, so it's probably stuff that came out this year.
Yeah. But it all like the order is like all recency. Oh, that's what I was looking for. My Annie list. Yes. I want to see, because that's not what I was looking at. I was just looking at an article from CBR. But this was showing the top airing anime. Most popular. Let's see. Nope. It's not. Oh, is this? But this is like of all time. So like how can you even? Whatever. Lists are not important. Look at me already looking at the ratings we just were talking about. It doesn't even matter.
Man,
it doesn't even matter.
Crazed fans, Shannon?
I'm not a crazed fan at all. There is that one single anime out there that I will like. That'll make me be crazy if like somebody doesn't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You tell me you don't like Gurren Lagann, I'm gonna keep pushing on my day. You tell me that you thought Sailor Moon was stupid. I'm gonna just look at you, and then I'm gonna just keep on going with my day. I'm not gonna question your choices.
Tell me you don't like Dr. Stone, my feelings won't be hurt.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna just keep watching Dr. Stone because I like Dr. Stone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to watch Dr. Stone again. That's one of the ones that I didn't get either.
It might not be for you. It might not. You never know.
It might not. But I want to try. JoJo's. JoJo's wasn't for me in the beginning, but I've since turned a cheek. Even though I haven't watched it in a while, I actually need to get back on that. But I see it. I see the appeal. You gave it a try. I did give it a try. Okay, were there any other reasons why you didn't particularly like Takopi's Original Sin? Did you go through all of your reasons?
This one is small, but I think it still matters. The Takopi, his voice and saying P at the end of everything was.
Oh my god, you didn't like it? I love Takopi. He was so cute.
Oh, why does I keep saying that?
Because that's his language.
The happy in language. See, this is a merited discussion. I actually watched this thing. I'm not just blindly hating. I literally actually watched this thing.
Man.
And I didn't even say it was bad. I just said I didn't enjoy it.
I loved
audience, I'm sure they love it.
I loved his voice. And I love that he said P at the end of everything. It was his alien language. He was cute. Okay. I can understand that though, because he does talk a lot. So if you thought it was annoying, then like literally you're listening to it for a large chunk of time. Okay.
I think he talks the most in the show.
Yeah. Okay, so you just thought that like there wasn't enough establishment of, oh my god, I don't remember anybody's name from the show. What's the main character's name?
Was it Shizuka?
Yeah. Okay, so you thought that there wasn't enough establishment of her character. So you thought that there wasn't good groundwork for us to care about the fact that she was, being bullied, right? That's like the main thing?
That's probably the best way to put it, yeah. It didn't really resonate. Once like the big thing in the episode 1 happened, like it didn't resonate the way I thought they probably meant it to. Because, I mean, of course, that's a devastating thing to happen, of course. But it's like, I've sat with this character for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, it's not like weighing heavy on my heart right now.
What part did you get up to? Because I don't remember. What happens in episode 3? Like, what part did you get up to in the story?
They got their revenge. The guy came to help clean up the mess.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He introduced a new happy device. That was, I don't even know what that, it was like a coffin, basically, but it was like, yeah.
Okay. Any other reasons you didn't like it?
No, that was pretty much it.
Okay. Did you like any of the other characters? Or did you hate everyone?
No, I didn't necessarily hate anyone. I just didn't like it.
Okay. So you didn't resonate with any of the characters?
Yeah, it didn't really resonate.
Okay. I think... Okay, so when you woke up during episode 5, what was happening in episode 5?
She was pulling up to her dad's house. Some other kids were there. And then, she like had some siblings.
Got it. I just wish... Okay, I'm not going to force you to finish it, but I would be curious...
No, yeah, I read
oh, you read it. You read through it. You read through it. Okay. And sorry if we're talking...
I looked online. I looked online.
Sorry if we are taking too much time to talk about Takopi's Original Sin. But if you haven't seen it, this is a good opportunity, if you're looking for something to watch, not forcing you to watch it, to check it out and let us know what you thought. Yeah. Because you kind of learned that, like, Takopi was the alien friend of the other girl, who I forgot her name also, first, and then...
Marina?
Yeah, Marina. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he lost his memories. And then it's very interesting the way that it all comes together. But it's cool. I'm wondering if Jaja did...
It all does end up tying back to each other in the end. But
yeah, it does.
From the beginning point, I don't know. You're like, all right, what's happening right now?
Okay.
Because they keep reliving the same day over and over. And then like eventually time progresses. But it's like the same day for like the first 2 episodes.
It is, yeah. All right, fair enough. Hopefully next week Jaja would have watched it. Let's hope he does his homework. I'm very interested to see what he thought of the show.
See,
as well.
He might get caught up in the numbers.
He might get caught up. Jaja's not one to get caught up in the numbers, though. He's not one of those.
Some Attack on Titan fans will get to him and tell him they gotta go review Attack on Titan back to number 1.
You know what? He would, though. I think he would. I think he loves Attack on Titan that much. But thank you for your PSA, James. The fans, I'm sure the fans appreciate it. The ones that are not guilty of doing those things.
The reasonable people.
If
you do those things, stop doing those things.
Stop doing those things. Let people enjoy what they want to.
More people to watch what you want to watch if you give them valid reasons of why you like it. Versus,
yes,
it does these numbers online. No one's going to watch anything because someone else watches it.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that like convinced me to watch something just because like, oh, it's so popular right now. Yeah, I don't think I've ran into that. But I'm sure I know that those people exist. Don't do that though. Give us a reason why you like it, and then if I don't watch it, that's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to get into some news, James?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm off my soapbox now.
All right. So last week we were talking about the Sony and Tencent lawsuit. Sony is suing Tencent for their blatant ripoff of Horizon with their upcoming game, Light of... Is it Motrium? Motrium. Yes. So, in light of the lawsuit, Tencent has changed the Steam page for Light of Motrium. It changed the cover photo so that it doesn't look blatantly like Horizon. They changed it, and like now it's like you can't really see the character on the cover anymore. Or can you? No, you can't. Not really. And they changed the description of the game as well to something like very generic, like sounding like it came out of like ChatGPT, very generic like wording of the game. Ahead of the lawsuit. So we still have to figure out like what's gonna become of the lawsuit, but I think they're trying to spare themselves a little bit from any upcoming damage in court. And we learned from this article that they had originally approached Tencent had originally approached Sony at I think Day of Developers, some game conference, and asked for like some of the rights to Horizon, and they were denied by Sony multiple times, but then they just continued on to make the game anyway. So is this their own fault? It absolutely is. Because why would you do that? So right now, Sony is suing for copyright and trademark infringement, as well as false designation of origin, and they are seeking damages of up to $150,000 for each separate work in which Horizon's copyright has been infringed. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens.
That could add up.
It could add up because it seems like they've infringed on a lot of different things. We'll see. But Tencent, it sounds like, have gotten themselves into this situation by still continuing to go ahead. I think that makes it worse. The fact that they continued ahead developing the game, even though Sony outright told them no. It would have been worse it would have been better if they just never asked, I think, and just did it. What do you think?
It definitely seems like it's not on accident if they approached Sony before and like, hey, can we do this thing? And they're like, nah. And then they're like, all right, well, we're going to do this thing.
Yeah, that definitely makes it worse. I'm just wondering, like, when people make these ripoff games, like, why not change? Like, why would you make even your main character look exactly like the main character from Horizon? You could have made the character look super different. You could have made the main character a guy. You could have, like, changed the appearance, changed the hair color. You could have did something. But, like, why is it exactly the same?
Yeah,
I just don't understand. I just don't understand that.
That's insult to injury.
Right. Like, there are little things that you could have made different, but the fact that you're, like, copying it so closely to a T, like, I'm trying to understand what the purpose of that is. Like, and, like, you know, and, like, when they're designing these games, do people not know that, like, a lawsuit is inevitable? Like, why would you even want to put yourself through that? Or did they just think that Sony wasn't going to care? Especially since they asked Sony and they said no. Like, did they not think that they were going to get...
Yeah, because, like, now they're kind of, I don't want to say on the lookout, but now that they've actually gone through with it, someone at Sony is like, hey, didn't they approach us about this? And then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're low. I think if you would have never asked and you were low, maybe, like, they wouldn't have found out. I mean, they would have, but, like, maybe not so quickly. But somebody in the comments of this article was like, it's free advertising for the game. Because it's like, they didn't have to drop any marketing, really. The lawsuit is serving as marketing for them. So people think they did it on purpose, which, you know, could be true.
But if they got to pay out for the lawsuit,
if they got to pay out for the
just
lawsuit,
paying advertiser dollars.
That's true. And then they also might have to, you know, their game is going to take longer if they have to change all the things that if they're ordered to change all the things that they are if they are infringing on, or if the court orders them to stop the development of the game altogether, then they're out money that they wasted developing the game. So I think that's a note to all the copycats out there. Like, if y'all are going to be copying people, at least change something. Like, it doesn't take long to, like, tweak it so it's not an exact, not that I'm promoting this at all, but, like, it just seems really dumb. Like, no thought went into it, really. So
yeah, this is not accidental.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks too similar to be accidental. Maybe it is.
It's definitely not
passed
accidental.
a lot of quality assurance for this to be an accident.
It's definitely not an accident. We know, especially because, you know, they asked Sony. So it definitely was on purpose. We'll see if it's allowed to come out. But it's not coming out until, like, 2027, like, supposedly, according to their Steam page. So we're going to forget about it by then. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the litigation will be going on that long, too.
Yeah, it definitely will be. But we'll keep following it and see what happens, for sure. Any other video game news going on this week, James?
Nah, Blade just came out for Marvel Rivals, so...
Oh, he did. Have you been playing? No.
No, I just been on God of War, but I'm gonna get back to Marvel Rivals. Once I can play with my friends, I pretty much only want to play with my friends now. The random people that they queue you up with, those people are playing with their TVs off. It's bad.
Back on your soapbox?
Nah, no soapbox this time. This is Marvel Rivals. I complain about this every week.
And your solo player game is gonna be Lies of P, right? You said that's your next.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh right, Red Dead Redemption, and then Lies of P later. Okay, you gotta let me know how Red Dead Redemption is. I've heard good things about it, and I've always been like, I'm gonna play this, but then I just never have. So when you start playing it, you should let me know how you like it.
It's basically Western GTA, from what I can tell.
That's what I've heard. So are you playing the first one, or are you playing just the second one?
Just the second one.
Just the second one. Okay, you don't care. About the
I looked up. It was like you didn't need to play the first one to enjoy the second one.
Got it. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me know how you like it for sure. Spider-Man: Brand New Day. We saw a whole bunch of step videos release, of Spider-Man or his stunt double, probably actually swinging, practical stunts of actual swinging. So we're gonna see some real web swinging in this movie, which is not something that we've seen a lot of in the other Spider-Man movies. We did a little bit, but it's all CGI. But these are practical stunts, which is kind of cool. And the people who got to see that actually happening, they shot this in in Scotland, I think, in Glasgow, or Ireland. No, Scotland. Yes, it's pretty cool to have just been on the street to see that. But the stunts are cool, and it looks like with the practical return to web swinging and stuff like that, it looks like it's gonna be closer to the classic Spider-Man that we all know and love. It's reminding me more of the video game. Yeah, not pure CGI. It looks cool. Did you watch any of these videos?
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Looks fun. If they had this at a theme park, I'd do it.
Swing like this? This looks dangerous. Well, this is sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. This is trapeze, kind of. I've done that before. It's pretty fun. But this is reminding me, I feel the more we're seeing of this, it's reminding me more of the Spider-Man video game. It has that kind of classic feel to it. So it's gonna be cool when this movie comes out. I think I'm looking forward to this movie. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like and how it's different from the other movies. I feel like they're really trying to take a more classic approach to it, for sure.
Sure, they need to go classical and go back to closed off sets, because why is so much from the sets leaking out here?
That's true. Yep. I mean, at least it's not anything crazy story spoiling.
Yeah, this is true.
Because that they need to close. Because I don't want this movie to be. I would really like us to stay in the dark for this. I really don't want everyone's theories and spoilers to be leaking for the whole next year, because that's just gonna ruin the experience. I feel like it ruined. Even
watch the trailer.
It ruined Home. It ruined Far From Home. I mean, not Far From Home. It ruined No Way Home for sure when it finally leaked what was going on in that movie. But yeah, we need to just keep everything under wraps. For sure. There's a lot of people that are supposed to be in this movie, so I'm wondering how they're gonna do this. Are you worried about that? Because the Punisher is supposed to be in this movie, a Scorpion's supposed to be in this movie, Mr. Negative is supposed to be in this movie, and I know we talked a little bit last week the Hulk is supposed to be in this movie. I think that's confirmed. There's a lot of characters set to be in this movie, and I'm wondering if that's gonna take away. What do you think?
I mean, I don't think it necessarily means that it will take away, because how much are they in the movie, really?
That's true.
They might just pop up and be like, oh snap, that's so and so, and then I don't know who the real life Punisher, or if they even have the real life Punisher in there. But how a random cameo, it could be a random cameo moment, and they're like, oh, the person was there.
I think the Punisher is supposed to be in it though. I don't know. We'll see. But
a Punisher Spider-Man team up.
I don't know. But the Hulk being in it is a little weird to me, because I just feel I'm trying to remember.
What has the Hulk been doing?
Right. What has the Hulk been doing? The last time we saw him was at the end of She-Hulk, when he came back from wherever the hell he was in space with his weird-looking CGI son. So I don't really know how the Hulk and Spider-Man overlap in this universe. Because it's I'm trying to think of when in the past, when have we even seen Spider-Man and Hulk interactions? In the past MCU. I feel we haven't seen it a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. We haven't. At all. I don't think they've had any conversation at all. Any kind of crossover in any of the past movies. So it's going to be weird for the Hulk to just pop up. But yeah, it's going to be weird. So I'm just worried about, is this going to make sense? But I mean, I guess we'll see. I can't really say
everything Spider-Man does.
I can't really say I trust Marvel to do a good job. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We have a year, so we'll see for sure. But on the other side of Spider-Man, the animated side, so there's a Spider-Punk spinoff in the works with Sony, and Daniel Kaluuya is supposed to star in that as he was the voice of Spider-Punk. So I'm very surprised that they announced this while simultaneously delaying the third Spider-Verse movie. So who knows when this is going to come out? Probably in another 3 years. But that'll be cool. Spider-Punk was a super popular character from the last movie.
Yeah, I think people wanted to see more from him.
Yeah, I think so too. And also, they're making a live action, this is old news, but they're making a live action Spider-Man Noir series on, I think, Amazon Prime. So a couple of a couple of the cool Spider-Men are getting their own things. So that's something to look forward to whenever that comes out. But just don't push back the Spider-Verse movie again.
Yeah, if this is taking away your talent that is working on the Spider-Verse movie, I think it's worth delaying the spin-off things. Well, not that they have to be spin-offs necessarily, but let's focus on the main project here. We know what people want, and we know it's going to sell well because the people that are making the thing care about money, so you're going to get your money if you ever put it out.
Spider-Verse right now is not coming out until 2027. 2027 seems like it's so far away from here.
So close, but so far? Yeah, it's a year and a half.
Who even knows where we're going to be in 2027? I don't know. Sorry, that's very morbid. But the world is crazy. I don't know. But that just seems so far away. But we'll see, I guess. But K-pop Demon Hunters, which is tremendously popular right now. If you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, going along with the themes from earlier, watch it if you want. But if you don't, it's cool.
If you're into K-pop, I definitely think you'd enjoy the movie.
But even if you're not into K-pop, because James, you don't listen to K-pop, and you watched the movie and you enjoyed it.
I keep saying I'm going to, but I never do. But
yeah,
I watched it and I liked it. If you like music,
exactly.
I think you'll like this movie.
If you like music, yeah, because you didn't like K-pop and you liked it. Jossie, he doesn't like K-pop and he enjoyed the movie. You'll enjoy the movie if you're not a traditional fan of K-pop. It'll probably introduce you to K-pop, make you want to listen to more K-pop once you watch it. But it's a phenomenon. The soundtrack is very high on the streaming. Sorry, I'm doing it. I'm talking about ratings, but it is though. I'm just stating a factual thing.
You might be one of those crazed fans.
No, I'm just stating a factual.
Oh man.
But I'm not using it as fuel for people. I'm not using it as fuel for people to watch it. I'm just saying that it is high on Spotify, on the Spotify streams right now.
No, I actually have seen for Otakon. So when I was going to the party, there were people dressed as the K-pop Demon Hunter people.
Yeah, it's a very popular.
It's off the internet. People enjoy this thing.
Yes, it is a very. I don't want to use the word popular. Oh my god, it's a very good cosplay right now. A lot of people are doing.
Yeah, I know Rokoi from Plus Ultra. She was dressed as.
I saw. Hers was good, and I've seen many people on the internet doing Soulja Boy cosplays and cover of the Soda Pop song. So yeah, it's a phenomenon right now. There's been a lot of back and forth about this article because I've seen some things that say that this is true and I've seen some things that say that this is not true. So I was trying to figure out what was what, and I still don't know. But apparently they're planning for 2 sequels to the movie and a live action movie. Again, I don't know if this is true or not because I've seen some things say it's not and I've seen some things say it is. But if it is true, why? The 2 sequels, sure. Yes, I feel like there's more for us to learn from this story. If we're going to dive into Rumi's past, fine. If we're going to bring back What's-His-Face from the dead, please do, because everyone is upset that they didn't even get a chance to have a love story. It's very upsetting. But the 2 sequels, okay. But if the thing about the live action movie is true, I once again have to ask why we insist on turning everything into a live action.
It's a slap in the face to animation.
It is oh my god, it is a slap in the face to animation because it's it was animated so well. It's a really good project. I just don't see why we would benefit from seeing it in live action. And it's how do you even translate that movie into live action? There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. How are you even gonna make that look even anywhere near the same?
Right, because there's gonna be so much CGI used that you're basically animating it.
Yeah, again. Yeah. So I'm just it's a money grab at this point. But shouldn't you just focus your time and resources into doing something that you know will work? Focus on your 2 sequels that you know people are gonna love. Why risk tainting your perfect beginnings of a franchise with giving us a shitty live action movie.
I think I'd be interested in a prequel for sure. Like, it starts off and they were already established as demon hunters and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you know, kind of, I wonder what it was like beforehand.
Yeah. Like, how did they get there?
Were getting their powers and stuff like that, or becoming, you know, the #1 K-pop group in that universe.
Yeah, I would love to know more about, like, Rumi's parents, like, how that whole, because her father was a demon, right? Yeah. So I would love to know, like, how that all happened.
Yeah, how'd they meet?
Yeah, that would,
was
like,
it similar to her story?
Yeah. So that would be good to see, and I think that that's where we should pour the money and the resources.
Yeah.
Pour
I'll
it to
write
that.
the script.
You'll write the script? Oh, there you go. But yeah, like, this live action craze is really getting on my nerves. That's the soapbox I like to be on, is like, why? Just, can we...
You know what time it's? Soapbox time.
I don't have the cool special effects like you. I have to see how to do that. But yes, stop making live action movies. Stop it. We don't need everything turned into a live action. Who asked for that? Who asked for it? Like, no one. Literally no one is asking for it.
I can't think of any live action that I've seen that I was like, man, they need to make this a live action. Of like a separate medium. If it's like a book or something, maybe. But
and again,
I've never
like,
seen like a game or something like, man, I can't wait for them to make a live action out of this.
Yeah, I don't think I've never said that about anything.
But there are live actions that I've enjoyed, though, that, you know, I didn't ask for, so conversely.
That's true. But this is not something that, I'm pretty confident that this is something that will not work. There's just so many...
This will probably be botched.
There's just so many moments that are, like, obviously made for animation and not made for real life. And I just think that I want to enjoy it as it is. Let the people enjoy it as it is. And let's not take it there. So we can only hope that the live action rumors are false. And let's hope that the 2 sequel rumors are true. But we will see. Only a couple things have worked in live action. One of them being One Piece, which the trailer for season 2 dropped. And surprisingly, we've already been promised a season 3 in that season 2 trailer. That kind of gives us a lot to look forward to.
Coming from Netflix.
Yep.
That's not something they usually do.
I know it's not. Netflix, notorious for canceling things randomly and unexpectedly. So the fact that it has guaranteed us a 3rd season is good. And the season 2 trailer, and that means that, like, we can be hopeful that the season 2 is actually, like, you know, promising to be really good. James, as the resident One Piece watcher, when I was reading One Piece, the manga, I only got up to the part where they were inside of the whale. So I don't really know what's going on in this trailer, and I don't know what storylines we're following. So what does it look like we're covering in this season?
That's definitely hard to tell. I mean, we do see Miss All Sunday, aka Nico Robin. So I think we definitely get up to at least her characters for sure. We see Smoker for sure, and then Vivi's in it. I think she was in the previous season, where they showed a teaser of her. And then we see some giants, like one of the giants too. So I think with the pacing of the first season, it's definitely hard because, like, I don't want to say they flew through it because it still kind of made sense as far as the pacing went. But like they could go past what they showed, but then they could also kind of end at the most up to date part of what was in the trailer. So hopefully they go a little bit past that, and they didn't show us everything in the trailer. But I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it also. And I did see the whale. At first, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, are they skipping this entirely? But it doesn't look like they are. It looks like they are including that, because that happens right after where we left off in season 1. That's as far as I got. So maybe it's about time for me to pick up from my One Piece hiatus and continue on the main. Not finish, because that's not going to happen, but continue on with the manga. Yeah. Maybe it's time for me to do that. So after I'm done reading the book that I'm reading, maybe I'll jump back into that for sure. But we still don't have a release date though. So we have a trailer, but we don't have a release date. We just know that it's supposed to be coming out next year, but we don't know when next year. We can only hope like maybe the beginning of the year next year. Hopefully not like at the end of the year, because that would be kind of crazy. But since we have a full trailer, that means it's like done, right? So it should be coming out in theory kind of soon.
Fairly. I mean, I'm sure they want to give people advance notice, but like if you already have Netflix or you're already planning on watching it, you probably already have Netflix.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be good. And hopefully with the announcement of season 3, hopefully that means that they're like already filmed season 3, or they're planning on like filming it like fairly closely, like back to back. So hopefully like right now we're not in the middle of a writer strike. We're not in the middle of a pandemic, fingers crossed. There's no reason for us to be waiting another 4 years for a 3rd season. So hopefully these things will not take so long in the future. But yeah, hopefully at the beginning of next year, at least we get that's advance notice enough for people to resubscribe to their Netflix. But yeah, it looks good. Exciting times.
How they'll release it. Will they release it in batches? Will they release it all at once?
Oh yeah. How did they do it last time? Didn't it come out all at once? Or did it come out week to week?
I think it dropped all at once.
Yeah. I think so too. That's the best formula. Don't give it. Netflix is not made to do things week to week. I don't like it. At least not live action things. I think they'll release it all at once.
Yeah, it's crazy because I feel like I get spoiled more when things come out week to week versus when they drop the whole thing all at once.
You think so? Because I find that I need to stay off of. I think when they drop things all at once, I find that I have to stay off social media because like if you're watching it, depending on the pace you're watching it, like people fly through seasons in a day and they're already posting about what happens. You know what I mean? And you're seeing articles that are reviewing the season the day after it drops, and I'm just like, it just came out, guys. So I feel like the spoilers like are definitely, there's more chance for spoilers when everything comes out. Because I mean, I want to take my sweet time. Maybe I want to watch one episode a day, and I don't want to binge it all in 12 hours. Yeah, but,
or maybe even one a week.
Yeah. But like, yeah, people are definitely not like that. So you kind of got to like stay off. That's what happened when I was watching Wednesday too. It's like people are talking about it, and I'm just like, I'm only on episode 2. Please leave me alone. But yeah, that's what I find. People spoil things either way, though. I think that's the moral. They do. They love to run to the internet without putting spoiler warnings. And it's okay if you like talk about things online, guys, but can we get appropriate spoiler warnings? That's another soapbox I want to be on. Like, there's nothing wrong with just putting spoilers.
Some filters.
And like, we are guilty of doing this too. We don't say spoiler alert enough before we start talking about stuff. And I apologize. But like, I'm not doing it on purpose. But like, I feel like people spoil things on purpose on the internet.
I think so.
That's a soapbox. Like, please don't. Especially you manga readers, don't make me go back into that soapbox article.
Man, don't make people me go on that soapbox. Scans. It's not even translated yet, y'all.
Don't put me on that soapbox again, because y'all are really wild for that. And that is very intentional. So y'all need to stop doing that. So yeah, we're looking forward to One Piece for sure. James, did you see the trailer for this Office spinoff that's happening? I had no idea about this.
Yeah. I've been kind of following this.
Have you? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I love The Office. So I have the whole series. Well, I own it digitally. So do I own it? I don't know.
Nope, you don't.
Yeah, but that's one of my like go-to. I'm about to go to sleep. Let me throw in The Office kind of thing.
I'm gonna buy The Office digitally because I recently canceled my Peacock subscription in an effort to purge my unwanted money spending. So I do need to buy it because now I don't have access to just play The Office. This is a show. So if you haven't heard of this spinoff, it's called what's it called? The Paper, which is a little bit of a lazy title in my opinion. It's like kind of loosely connected to The Office. It's like the same documentary crew that was like filming The Office, like the characters. They're like now following the employees of this newspaper called The Truth Teller, and it's following like the same mockumentary style format. It looks like. What do you think? Do you think that it looks like it's gonna be good, or like are you?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I mean, if it's from the same kind of writers and stuff like that, or the people that worked on The Office, I think they kind of captured what it is that people like about The Office. So if they put that into this show, then for sure. I mean, we do have Oscar. It looks like a character coming back from the original series of The Office. They're not saying it's a spinoff. They're saying it's just in the same world as. So
the same world.
It's kind of like, So not exactly a spinoff, not a sequel, prequel, time skip. It's just.
But is it considered
also in the same universe?
Is it considered a spinoff if Oscar's in it? Because he's a direct character from The Office, so maybe one could say.
I don't know if Oscar will be like the main character though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, was there a main character in The Office though? Not really.
There's been arguments
like everyone had storylines and stuff, but
yeah. Actually, this has been like a well-known argument. Like some people argue, like was Michael the main character or were Jim and Pam the main characters of The Office? That has been like the main argument over the years. And I don't really know the answer to that. I would lean more towards Jim and Pam because Michael then left and then wasn't on the show anymore. So I would say that it was maybe Jim and Pam that were the main characters, but they were all like, main characters in a sense. But do we have a release date for this? I don't know.
I think it's September.
Oh yeah, September. Yes. Oh, that's right around the corner, guys. We're about to be in the midway point of August. Summer is almost over.
All that heat.
I can't wait for like it to not be hot anymore. I hate the summer.
Cool weather,
yeah. So if you're a fan of The Office, you have that to look forward to on the comedy front. All right, James, anything else for this week?
Nah, nothing here.
All right. I think I'm all good too. We'll be back next week. Hopefully. We will. Thanks again for...
makes it. Bearing any coffee spills.
I'm still here though. I made it. And I was on time to my late call. You know what? I'll shut up. Thanks all for listening. Hopefully we'll be back next week. I'm really hoping that Jaja did his homework because I want to continue this conversation. I want to know what Jaja thought of Takopi's original sin. Did he also think Takopi's voice was annoying? We'll find out next week. Maybe.
And does he get caught up in the numbers?
Yes. Does he get caught up in the numbers? We'll ask him that too. For some reason, I think he does for like certain things, but we'll see. Think about if you're like an extreme fan that bullies people into liking shows that you like. Think about what James said earlier. You're part of the problem.
If you have ever researched active player count for a video game, first of all, why?
Yes.
And then reconsider your actions.
Yes. And if you use that to fuel an argument with somebody else about why a game is good or not, also reconsider your actions.
Actually, if you're just arguing with people about if something's good or not, because that's crazy. I say, hey, I like this thing, and you say, well, this thing is better. I'm just telling you I like this thing. Why does it matter what you like?
Also reconsider your actions because you are wrong. But again, thank you so much for all of the new listeners that have come in over the last couple of weeks. We really appreciate you.
Hey, we appreciate y'all.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and comment. That's very important. We appreciate it. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, if you're a creator of color in the nerd space and you want to come on to talk about your work. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.